Hi, this is Earthy Indigo, psychic medium intuitive and tarot card reader. This is celebrity psychic reading for Nicki Minaj. The energies that come through for Nicki Minaj right now, it's a fight for the top spot. We've all known Nicki Minaj and we know her, as being number one in the game, female, in the rap game. Number one. Honestly, I feel like she's one of the best lyrically females that has ever rapped, but that's just my opinion. I mean, on the same scale as popular male rappers as far as lyrics, rhymes, and metaphors. I'm not just talking about popularity. I'm not talking about just being feminine and sexual and being known for that. Like, oh yeah, I'm a female, I'm a rapper, I'm cute, and I can stand here and say cute things, but it's not real rap. Like, it's a lot of rappers that I'm fans of that are females, but they were never really lyrical. They didn't really have really catchy metaphors. They didn't really tell stories in their raps and rhymes, or it was all about just what you can get from a man. It wasn't her rap. Nicki Minaj raps on the level of most male rappers when it comes to metaphors, hooks, punchlines. Now, all that aside, the energy that comes from Nicki Minaj is that she's fighting. Right now she's fighting. She's fighting because she wants to keep the top spot. But it does feel like that time has passed. Like her time has passed. She's still going to be known for being one of the best that's done it in this generation. But music has changed again. Rap is a hungry game, and they always want what's new or whoever the underdog is, and she's already the top dog. So when you're the top dog, it's always somebody coming to take your spot, or it's all about who they can put against you to see if they can grab your crown. I don't feel like, when I say her time is over, I don't mean lyrically. I mean, its music has changed, and the energy that comes through is that she's going to give a good fight, but the energy of the game has changed, and she's trying to figure out what angle she's going to come at this time, how she's going to come out, what she's going to do different this time, how she's going to stand out. There's an energy of her getting gritty this album, her next go round of going back to the street, going back gritty, getting grittier. She's still gonna be, Nicki. She's cute. She's, she likes to do pink fluffy stuff, but the next go round is more of a gritty. She has to come, but she's coming back for her street cred. She's up against, people with real street cred, like Remy Ma. And Remy Ma is gunning for the top spot. And it's believable because Remy has actually been in jail for shooting somebody. Rap is an illusion. Rap is an illusion for a lot of artists. But the energy that comes through right now going on with Nicki in her spirit is fight. The fight is on. It's on. What's up? That's the energy that's coming through. She's trying to figure out how she's gonna work it, what angle. Her team is trying to figure out the angle. How are we gonna swing it this time? Things have changed. She's disappointed about her relationship with Meek, but it's not the end all be all. She saw that coming, her relationship ending at least 6 months before it happened. So we're just catching wind of the relationship being over now. Nicki, it felt like it's been over at least for the last 6 months. She prepared herself for that. Did it hurt? Yeah, it hurt. Was she brokenhearted? Not as much as you would think. Not as much as you would think. Did she love him? She was attracted to that raw, passionate energy. That street. That I can't tell if you got a haircut. He don't have a lineup. You know, like she was attracted to that gritty, that grit, that raw. Like she wanted what she envisioned as a real man. She wanted to feel safe. She didn't feel safe with her first boyfriend. With that boyfriend. With Safari. You may have seen him on Love and Hip Hop LA, but she didn't feel safe with him. It was certain things that she felt Safari compromised about on that she would never want a man that she calls her man to compromise on. It's like, you can't protect me. You can't protect me. I know I got my back, but I want a strong man to have my back. And she didn't feel like he was a protector enough. With Meek, she felt like he gave off that image, that appeal, that he was street, that he was raw, passionate, that he'll go toe to toe with a man for her. And that's what she wants, somebody who she feels safe with, protected by. Meek disappointed her in that arena as well, because it feels, the energy that comes through is that in the relationship, it was times that she felt he should have taken up for her, had her back more, and he didn't. Times when he should have spoke up and he didn't, yet he still came to her bitching about other entertainers and rappers and people that she had rumored to dealt with. It was like he came to her on quote unquote bitching, like on fuckboy stuff. Like, are you seriously asking me about this again? Are we seriously talking about this again? Seriously, is that coming out of your mouth to me again? Are you asking me about, I'm here with you. I just bought you X, Y, and Z. We just did this together. Are you asking me about that for real? Like, are you really worried? And it wasn't even about Meek being worried of her cheating on him or anything like that. It was just his manhood was always up and in question in the relationship, and that started to weigh on the relationship. And he started to act out in defense of his manhood and masculinity. That's where the cheating came in at, because the woman that he cheated with, the woman that's in Philadelphia, the woman that he cheated with, that he bought the clothing boutiques for, made him feel like a man. She needed him. She needed to be taken care of by him. Not just emotionally, like Nicki wanted to be taken care of, because she could financially take care of herself. But the girl in Philly, he can actually provide for. And she's the energy that comes from the girl from Philly is that she's very feminine, very doting, very, oh, let me rub your feet, oh, let me rub your back, oh, let me lick you here, that's the energy from the girl from Philly. Very passionate, romantic. And he gets to she gets to be his doll, and he gets to kind of spoil her. And he likes the appreciation and the admiration and the feeling he gets from spoiling a woman. Whereas with Nicki, she tried to spoil him and tried to make him feel like that. But he wants to be a man. He wants to be the man. Not just her emotional pillow. Not just the arms that hold her at night. But he wants to be the man 100% around. It doesn't feel like Nicki feels like he was an opportunist in getting with her. That's not how she looks at it. She's not looking at it like he was an opportunist and that's why he wanted to get with me. She looks at it like, what man wouldn't want to get with me? What man wouldn't? I mean, yeah, I am opportunity, but that makes sense to me. I mean, that makes sense, duh. But at the same time, once I'm not getting what I want out of you, then yeah, opportunity cut. So it's a two-way street with her. She knows. She's not an idiot. She knows. And she's okay with it as long as she's getting something too. When she's not getting something too, then you gotta go. And he had to go. And plus he cheated. That was an embarrassment. But right now the energy is her trying to figure out what's her next angle. Because Cash Money, as we know, is kind of went under. All of the artists that want Cash Money are kind of doing their own thing. Drake is, shouting out OVO. He's not really shouting out Cash Money or he's not really shouting that out. He's more OVO. So Nicki is trying to find her lane. She's trying to figure out how she wants to do it. There's an energy of her doing something like the Barbie Gang. Pink print the label. And started to come out with other artists. That comes up really strongly. She's going to do something like Barbie Gang. Pink print the label, other artists under her. The energy also comes through, surprisingly, that drama that went through with her and Azalea Banks. She was thinking about working with Azalea Banks before all of that went down, before Azalea started working with Safari. She actually wanted to sign Azalea Banks to her label. She was really thinking about it because she thinks that Azalea is talented. She does like her flow. She does like that she's unique. She brings something wild, something different. And it feels like early on, even Nicki might have bited from Azalea a bit. But she wanted to work with her. She wanted her under her imprint, but it went left. But I still feel like they may come together and do something. If Azalea can get herself together. Nicki would like to work with her, it feels like, or work with an energy that's raw like her. If she can't get with Azalea, I feel like she's gonna find a talent that's raw and passionate and gritty and real like that. But this talent that Nicki's gonna come out with feels like they're raw, gritty, real, passionate, but futuristic. They have a space angle, like they have a space angle, a space intergalactic type of energy to them. Futuristic, far-seeing, this person that Nicki's going to come out with. It feels like a younger female artist. I do feel like she's going to come out with a team of a team of girl rappers. Not that she wants to pass her crown, but she knows things have changed. And she wants to still capitalize off of that. There's an energy of her wanting to do film, TV, movies. She would like to be on screen, but she's a little self-conscious of her body and the particular types of roles. And so right now she's thinking about doing things behind the scene, producing. But she's right now really just trying to figure out her angle, her niche. It's like she's at a point where it's an itch that she has to scratch. It's like, I got to figure this out. I got to be good. I have to get this right. I have to execute this. I have to execute this. I feel like Nicki Minaj and Missy Elliott are going to come out with something. I feel like she may even try to do this revival of 90s artists, female artists, and do a song, a track. Like her, Da Brat, Missy. It's like, I feel like her, Da Brat, Missy are going to do something. Or try to do something. It's like she's going to try this revival thing. Like a flashback. Like to connect herself with that era. So look at her as this beacon, this icon. She already is, but it's just the way to manipulate the public and see her as the top. No matter who else may be reigning at the time, you're going to remember and you're going to know that I'm the queen. Yes, Remy might be doing this right now, but you're going to remember I am the queen and I did it first. So she's going to align herself with people who are queens in the industry. There's an energy of her wanting a family, her wanting a baby, her wanting a husband. Also, she's finally got it through her head that she doesn't need to date below her stature. Like, there's rumors out of her and Fetty Wap. That's not true. That's not a real relationship. Her and Fetty Wap is not a real relationship. It's more so to get back at Safari for him getting on Love and Hip Hop in the first place. She's not. She may ride Fetty Wap a few times if that's the case, but no, she's not interested in Fetty Wap. There's an energy of her finally getting it that she does not need to date below her total pole, her standards. There's an energy of her actually getting with like a CEO, a CFO. It feels like he may be related to the tech industry, a tech company. He's a rich man. And he provides dominance, security, and it feels like the sex is good too. So kind of like what Venus did when she got with the Reddit guy. She's engaged to the guy from Reddit, the CEO. I feel like that's the direction that Nicki is headed in. She's going to get with a CEO, CFO, COO, head of a tech company, hedge funder. But I feel like he'll be one of the few, but he'll be a minority. I feel like he's black or he's a person of color. He could even possibly be Indian. It could be a white guy as well, but I do see him in the, like, he is an executive. He is rich. He's respected. He is dominant. She can't push him around because he's not taking that shit. And she's not going to do it because he's not the type of person to fuck with. And she knows that. Sex is good because she has to relinquish control. I feel like she's going to have a baby by this guy. This will be her baby father. This will be the father of her child, this rich person. And it's right up her alley. It works well for her. It allows her to focus on the business side, focus on her girls that she's going to be promoting or putting out into the world. These new female rappers she's going to have, young girls, feels like they're in their 20s, early 20s, late. It feels like they're in their 20s. And she's going to focus on the business side of all. Like, she's going to be focusing on the business. She's going to be focusing on her businesses behind the scenes. I see her coming out with hair, a hairline, like pink only hair, different shades of pinks only, or backing someone who already has a pink only hair collection, something like that. She's going to go into the business side because rap has changed again. It always evolving faster now than ever. And now she's in a position to be on the business side. I see her doing executive work for even possibly beauty and fragrance companies, being ambassadors or herself being a chief creative officer for some type of beauty company. So that's the energy that comes in for Nicki Minaj. I'm Earthy Indigo, psychic medium, intuitive, and tarot card reader. Click on the link in the description to book your reading. It's 3 questions for $10. I'm Earthy Indigo, and I love to read for you. Bye.